But let's move away from there now to the Premier League. It enters game week 2 with matches spread across 4 days as title contenders and newcomers aim to set the tone for the campaign. Liverpool, fresh from Gloucester in the attack, face a steady test at Newcastle, while Man City dominant in 4-0 win over Wolverhampton Wanderers beat Tottenham in a key clash. Arsenal hosts newly promoted Leeds after edging past Manchester United, and Chelsea visit Derby following a goalless draw with Crystal Palace. Aston Villa travelled to Brentford seeking their first win, while Bournemouth face Wolverhampton Wanderers in a crucial early battle. Burnley beat Sunderland in a relegation-style contest, while Everton opened Hill Dickinson Stadium against Brighton. Now the weekend concludes with Newcastle hosting Liverpool. Joining us is Robert Wheeler. Robert, thank you very much for staying put. Match week 2 of the Premier League resumes this week from today. Match day 1 gave us some interesting results, some shocking results, but you want to look at how it went. But the teams are looking forward to game week 2. What's your take? What should be expected? Especially for Chelsea, who looked flat in their goalless draw against Palace. Do you think they can really click under Maresca when they face West Ham United today?
Yes, like you say, I mean, Chelsea, they're the Club World Cup champions, but they didn't play like that against Crystal Palace. It was a bit drab, that game, but up against West Ham tonight, who were very poor against Sunderland, losing 3-0 at the London Stadium. London derby, anything can happen, but I expect Chelsea win in that game.
All right, Manchester City were ruthless against Wolverhampton Wanderers last weekend. Can Spurs realistically trouble them, or is this already looking like City's season again?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, Man City, they're on the back of a poor season, but they look back to their best last weekend. And Spurs as well, they're off on the back of a good result too. So we can expect to see goals in that game between Man City and Spurs, and that's a terrific clash this weekend.
All right, let's move on now to Liverpool's trip to Newcastle. It's a standout game with Isak still having issues. I mean, he will be also watching that game keenly. The Reds' firepower, do you see them extending their unbeaten run? Or could this be the chance for the Magpies' chance to finally break that streak?
Yes, it's almost like an Alexander Isak derby. There's massive drama with the statements they put out last weekend, both from the player and then the club. So that's kind of shrouding the fixture, really. Liverpool look very good against Bournemouth, winning 4-2. They're the defending champions. Yeah, I'm not sure I could give Newcastle a chance in that game, to be honest. I expect another Liverpool win.
All right, let's talk about Arsenal. Arsenal play Leeds United, and we hear that they have to complete the signing of Eberechi Eze, I think before midday today, to be able to field him in their game against Leeds United. What does this bring to Arsenal's squad? Do you think that they can now challenge for a title, especially with Arteta having spent over 5 seasons with the club?
Yeah, unfortunately he won't be registered in time, but signing him, especially from under the noses of Spurs, their biggest rivals, is fantastic for Arsenal. They've obviously added a striker in Victor Gyökeres as well, but he didn't have the best game against Man United, so they need support up front, and Eze is more of an attacking midfielder, winger, but if Gyökeres isn't firing, then maybe they could play someone like Martinelli up front, and then Eze an attacking midfielder on the wing. He could probably come on for Odegaard. He's a fantastic option. It's a great story for him. He's an Arsenal schoolboy, but got released and went on trial lots of different teams, but finally made his way to Crystal Palace, scored the winner in the FA Cup final. He's a legend there, and now he's back at his Arsenal, which is also the team he supports.
All right, thank you very much, Robert Wheeler, for your quality time. We look forward to having you join us in subsequent edition of our show.
Thank you very much.